What's going on, man? Man, see, I grew up in North Vegas. Me and my cousins. We were some bad seed. Then something happened. So I enlisted, earned my fee. And here was this woman who was too good for it, trying to take him away. So yeah, you name it. Lately we've been getting ghouls, coming from the big... Man, you... Found you!
Damn, running low on smokes. You eyeballing me?
Never gets old when something blows up.
Generator's still not working. Big surprise.
man, I wish I'd stayed back in California some days.
Jazz screwed up the coffee again. Wouldn't drink it if I were you.
Let me ask you a question. What's the tastiest thing? I've got this recipe for a Deathclaw omelet that I've been itching to try out. Trouble is, my great aunt Rose ran a bed and breakfast back in California, in a town called Modoc. I don't know how she managed to get a hold of a female Deathclaw, but she kept it in a shed. Aunt Rose had a steady supply of eggs for her omelet. At least, she did until some stranger came along and killed the Deathclaw, shot it right in the... The quarry just north of here is full of Deathclaws, so there's bound to be an egg or two in there somewhere. Of course, a Deathclaw egg from anywhere will do. According to my Aunt Rose, those things have a... I don't have much in the way of money, but I'd be willing to... All right. Yeah. All right. Sure. Oh, I'm not. I'm making my way to New Vegas. They say anything goes there. And best of all, the NCR can't... I'll get there eventually. I've heard that you can't even get into the Strip. Born and raised. Things back in California are better than they've ever been, according to my grandpa. The raiders are mostly gone now, and it's easy enough to get a job at one of the mills or farms. But now there's tax. The NCR keeps things safe and orderly, but it's all very boring. All right, then. Hey there, what's new?
Hold up. There are Deathclaws all over the damn place north of here. I'd turn back if I were you. If you want to get to New Vegas, you're better off heading east from Primm and then looping north. It's a heck of a lot safer. They moved into the quarry after the powder gangers came through and made off with most of our dynamite. We shut the quarry down while we waited for the NCR to get us some more blasting sticks. The NCR's a no-show. And my men and I have got nothing to do but sit on our asses all... Have you ever seen a Deathclaw? They're taller than a man and far, far... You'd have to be the meanest, toughest, roughest bastard in the wasteland to have any... You'd need to take out the pack leaders, the mother Deathclaw and the Deathclaw alpha male. Kill them and the pack will scatter. There are a bunch of escaped cons from down south. The NCR was using them to maintain... I don't know who screwed up, but the powder gangers are loose. It was one group that attacked us and took our entire... We'd see them occasionally, but they didn't seem too keen on getting too close to the quarry. Not sure if it... I can't believe that an entire pack moved into the quarry. I thought that kind of... Okay. This is Sloan, a camp for us quarry workers. The actual quarry, Quarry Junction, is up the road north of here. We make cement for the NCR using the limestone we dig out with dynamite and drag lines. Wish we got paid in caps, though. Not a lot of merchants like taking NCR paper money. It all gets shipped by rail over towards Boulder City and Hoover Dam. The NCR is probably building for... It's a big machine which moves rocks around, piles at a time. It's pre-war tech, so you need to thump it once in a while. Nope. The NCR has been trying to switch over to using paper money, just like in the pre-war days. For example, $100 in NCR money is valued at roughly half that in caps around here. Sure. I've been there once, and I don't recommend it. It's just a way to burn through a month's pay in 5 minutes. I've seen a lot of folks come through here thinking they'll have the easy life once they get there. If you insist.
Jazz screwed up. Death Claws have been keeping their distance. Wouldn't drink it if I were you. For now. The Death Claws have been keeping their distance.
This is a dangerous place, human, especially for your kind. I suggest you turn back. There's nothing good waiting for you further on. You must have heard her radio broadcast. Though why a human would follow her invitation here is beyond me, unless you... The voice on the radio belongs to Tabitha, the supreme commander of Black Mountain. She took control of this place almost 2 years ago. The super mutants here do whatever she says, and she says... Marcus sent me here a couple of months ago to check on Black Mountain. I suppose you could say I came here as a spy. But with no signs of Tabitha's weakening and none of the second gens ready to revolt or to... Down here, on the other hand, I've saved a dozen mutants. I have my own reasons to stay away from Jacobstown for a while. Reasons we won't be discussing. The road is a series of switchbacks up to... Just before the peak is a kind of shanty village. More second... The road is a series of switchbacks up to the peak. There are 3 blockades plus patrols. Sneaking past them, just before the peak is a kind of shanty village. More second gens there. And then there's Tabitha's. The Nightkin are vicious in combat, and that's if you see them coming. Most don't. They were created to be soldiers and given devices to camouflage them in battle. Unfortunately, they spend most of their time at the top of the mountain, but patrol the roads after dark. For years, Black Mountain was a peaceful community. Its leader, Marcus, broadcast an invitation to mutants. That's how I found Black Mountain. So did others, most of them second-generation mutants. Marcus welcomed everyone. That was... The community ended up being mostly second-gen. Not very bright, but easy to influence. Fine until the night. In a week, she had most of the second-gens thinking she was some kind of prophet. Marcus saw what was coming and decided to leave before things got out. There's a sad story behind that. Tabitha turned him into her personal mechanic. A slave, really. The opposite of Black Mountain. A stable community of mutants, mostly. Led by a mentor. Humans are welcome there, so long as they behave themselves. Look northwest of Red Rock Canyon if you want to find it. Yes, I hear that sometimes. And then I never see the people who...